been like to Africa, right? South Africa.
Yeah.
Let's see. So what's your favorite city to work in and why?
To do comedy or just to be?
To do comedy.
How about both?
And both, yeah.
Yeah, let's do both.
I would say Austin. I like Austin, Texas.
Just to
really
chill?
liked it. Yeah, London's fun, but I think Austin, Texas was just one of those places where, I can live there. I could really live in Austin, Texas.
I don't think I could do that.
Really?
I don't know. That's just too many people. That's too many people with pistols.
True that.
Austin's different. It's a different. If you're Montreal, you guys would like it.
Yeah.
It's a different scene in Texas altogether.
Oh, really?
It's like it's very. It's very nerdy, first of all, but it's also like it's all the weirdos and everything. It's got a great music scene, a lot of culture. It's great. I love it.
All right.
I've only been there once, but I loved it.
Very cool.
I'm glad it was a good experience.
Yeah, it was a good experience. It was. Nobody got me.
Well, that's a win then.
So, as a comedian now, you get beat up all the time. Like, probably not anymore as much as when you started out, but...
Did you say beat up?
Like, beat up as in your self-esteem beat up, not you.
Comics.
But,
comics like to beat up other comics for some reason.
Really?
It's true, actually. I've noticed that.
Does it have anything to do with the victory beers?
Pardon?
Does it have anything to do with the victory beers? Whenever all the comics beat each other up?
They're all drunk.
They're all drunk.
Well, there's a thing as you go into comedy to get in it, you'll see people who love doing stand-up comedy and people who want to be famous.
Okay.
And then you deal with the people who want to be famous, they tend to have like low self-esteem issues because they don't know who they are. That makes sense.
That does make sense. Well, does anybody have any other questions for Mr. Gavin?
That sound like an asshole?
No,
you sound like
that's actually
perfect comedian, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a comic answer.
I'm just saying you're dealing with people who are just... I think there's just assholes in general.
Oh, of course.
Well, like, I guess that's...
I'm in the room with several of them. and I may be one of them.
Good assholes and, like, assholes who are just like, they gotta put you down and stuff.
Yeah, I know what those people are like.
All right. Well, Gavin, we won't take up any more of your time.
Thank you very much for being patient with us.
Thanks so much.
And we'll let you know when it's out.
Yeah, I would like to come and see you.
When everything happens.
For sure, definitely. And I'll see you at the Nest when you come down.
I'll see you guys in May.
All right,
see you then, man.
Cheers.
Have a good one, Gavin.
Peace.
Re-radio.
We're on. All right, man. So we're back. I hope you enjoyed that shit. That was great.
That was pretty good.
Right?
That was awesome.
Right. So, Simon,
what's up?
What you got going on right now?
Well, what I got going on, I always keep it secretly in the vault until it's released. But there's a lot of things going down in Montreal right now.
Sweet.
There's this musical thing called PiuPiu that's really catching on.
Pew. Now, what is that? Is that like ray guns?
That's exactly what it stands for. Like the pew pew kind of noise.
Really? That's sweet.
Yeah.
So it's like Jefferson's rap.
No, well,
Jetson's rap.
Basically,
Black
it started
History
out.
Unended guy.
Yeah, sorry, Jetson's rap.
Basically, it started out with this beat maker called V Looper.
Okay.
Who's a guy from Quebec City.
V Looper.
And he was making some experimental hip hop beats with some of his friends. Another producer called Ken Lo, who's a very, very dope rapper and producer as well. They had these laser sounds in their beats sometimes. And at some point, V Looper just got a loop from an old movie or something that said, "Are you ready for PiuPiu music?" And it just caught on, and people were like, "Pew pew pew pew," and it kind of became, like a synonym of the musical genre. Even though now it's fully and completely grown into something different.
Something different now.
Yeah.
Okay, but I like that idea, and I think that just saying "pew pew" makes me want to listen to it.
Oh, I think so. I think it's something that a lot of people at first won't really
identify it with like rap.
They're like pew pew, that sounds stupid. But then you go to the events, you listen to the music, and it kind of makes sense. And that's the thing about PiuPiu is that to me, it doesn't really describe the music that's being made, but it's more so this family of artists that just vibe together and
that's
create
that's
shit.
good.
Yeah, it's like a movement, right?
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
It is. It's a community of people, and it's funny because you have some people who are doing some really experimental stuff, and then you have people who are basically doing trap beats. But it's all like-minded people who vibe together and are always around, and the same creative juices are flowing and the same energies are going through, and people are just connected and making beautiful music.
That sounds good, man. So do you have an example of this Pew pew that we can hear?
Yeah, well, actually, I have a song from the producers I was talking about, Looper and Ken Lo. They have a group that's called À la Claire Ensemble.
À la Claire Ensemble.
And it's a collective of rappers and beat makers.
Sweet.
And this song is called Vers de Bar.
All right.
For all my francophone people, they'll know what that means, and that pretty much means just turn on the other side. You know, it's just a little dance kind of thing.
All right.
So yeah, so you'll really be able to get a feeling for how PiuPiu sounds and how like francophone rappers are able to get down to these beats. So
all right, let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Looking forward to it.
Bang.
Lil Bow Wow, Grand Bow Wow, Medium Bow Wow, Wadadadang. Ha! Envoyez vite sur le beat, sinon Vilo pauvre jump sur le beat, puis le verse va être the sickest small fucking verse in the world, in the universe that you ever heard.
Yo, c'est que tu fais simple, là, là. D'abord bleu à du Saguenay, là, là. Petite crise, c'est le party, là, là. Rio Tinto déroule aller jusqu'à Vio, là, là. Dans tête, c'est une sigle, là, là. Traverse le parc à marche, pile, lac à marche, vire de bord. Ta condition physique est pas si fort.
Oiseau mouche sur le bord du chest, hummingbird sur le côté de la poitrine, petit crack sur le haut de la fesse, dessin sur le corps qui te fascine, force sur les papilles, hot et gustative, pop qui a des pastilles vertes. Party d'Advil, les gel, véricie, party d'Advil, les gel verte. Dans ta jeunesse, on te zigouillait, on te faisait faire de petits poulets. T'écoutes le rythme du vidou, man, là tu fais juste la girouette. Embarque sur le boat, ton chandail, tu dope, là tu montes ta côte en bike en pensant à ton coat. Pis yo, bottom pull the down, hop sur le Joe Dassin. Body rock, can de ton, hot, fais le fricassin.
Vers de bord, comme une girouette, vers de bord, vers de bord, comme une girouette, vers de bord, vers de bord, comme une girouette. Vers de bord, comme une girouette, vers de bord, vers de bord, comme une girouette, vers de bord, vers de bord, comme une girouette, vers de bord, vers de bord, girouette, vers de bord, vers de bord, comme une girouette, vers de bord, vers de bord, comme une girouette, vers de bord, vers de bord, comme une girouette, vers de bord, vers de bord.
Vers de bord, tire le char, plus de gaz. Job à temps partiel, lanceur au baseball. 14 chevaux vapeur dans ton race car. La Formule 1, c'est classifié dans les sports. Ton père est bien fort, mais ma mère est plus fuck. Cherche mes épices, l'étagère est sur le porche. Juste à côté du petit frigidaire à glace. Pas de micro-ondes, j'ai une cuisinière à place.
Il y a des beaux verres dans ta verrière, assis sur le tiers. T'as plus de tous les faits divers, ça c'est so physique. De dope, shoot it, bookie ton count. No limit, c'est du gros spinach, shake it comme un toaster vide. Fais-le comme tu poses ses pics. Fais-le comme un gros débile. Focus sur le 1000, 1,6 km. Regarde le fruit défendu bio-night.
Horse Grant, Horse Grant, j'ai rien à voir aux lunettes de Horse Grant. Question de voir beau quand la vie est laide. Trouver le petit bijou dans la grosse poubelle. Mini, Magimo, fous ton personnage dans le blend. Quand il est plus wash, comme si Sugar devient fake comme du Splend. Ninja revire de bord, pis une fois que t'es déjà rendu le reste de dehors. Les jaguars pis les autres arcs de char roulent à vitesse qu'on char.
Sac les patates avec un paquet dans le sac, avec mon palais dans la boîte à paquet sac et ta patate, ça fait que je suis allé dans l'appart avec un paquet de tapas, avec un navet dans la chatte, après t'es plus capable de parler.
Comme une girouette, vers de bord, 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 girouette, vers de bord, comme une girouette, vers de bord, comme une girouette, vers de bord, comme une girouette, vers de bord.
tasse de corps, les malades pré-barre. Petit boire, deux petits boires, vite du corps, faire de bar, change de bar, tu manges autre chose, tasse de corps, les malades pré-barre. Petit boire, deux petits boires, petit corps, foul bow. Foul bow, feel the bow, petit corps, foul bow. Feel the bow, bow, wow. Ouch, bow. Feel the bow, bow. Re-radio.
Yo, that was sick.
Even though you didn't understand a word.
Yeah, the beat was sick. What do we want? I was just all about it.
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
So that was a prime example of the whole PiuPiu thing. More so in the mind state than in the beat, but you can still recognize it.
Cool. Yeah.
Now, a part of the PiuPiu thing is the documentary that's being produced on it.
Oh, awesome.
One of my friends, actually, her name is Aisha Carriot Vertu, and she's a young, aspiring producer, and she just wants to put this documentary together, and she's starting to really get the footage together. She released a 15-minute trailer last year, and now it's really moving on. And with the documentary comes the PiuPiu beat tapes. The first 2 beat tapes have been released in the past year, had very good, great international success and recognition, and now the third beat tape is going to be put out shortly, probably before summer's here, and it's going to be crazy. You know, I'm going to be featured on it. There's going to be some really dope shit on there. Some little video clips being released in conjunction with that project. So just a bit of personal publicity here. Be on the lookout.
Plug. Posted.
Are they doing any live events to tie into
always?
everything?
There's this collective called O.A.D. And they're pretty much they call themselves the home of PiuPiu. So basically, if you want PiuPiu, you go to O.A.D. They have had maybe about 10 different art beat editions, plus a Revelations event where they put on younger or lesser known beat makers so they could show out their stuff. And I make music with one of my friends called Liam, and he's part of that as well. Check him out. Check out Art Beat Collective. Shout outs to Sev D, Mark the Magnanimous, really good people in Montreal just putting on for the scene, and all Ala's crew, all the family. Just check them out. They're all on the internet. Listen again to the podcast if you didn't catch on the first time. I won't say it again. So PiuPiu, that's what it is.
Yeah, check it out. Pew.
So to keep on with the theme, now we're gonna go to a second song produced by the very talented K Trinata, who's a young producer. He's about 20 years old. He's signed to a California label called Huh, Where, and What. I hope I got that right. It's actually Huh, What, and Where, but shout outs to them. Very dope. And he signed, and this is a remix of a Chaos song he did called Crucial. And he just, to me, this version is just so much better than the original.
Really? I like that song, though.
But you'll see the remix. It's crazy.
Let's hear it then.
Challenge.
Now there's nothing to die for. This is an emergency. They shut down in the dark. They did it 'cause it paid a fee. Now there's nothing to die for. All the kids from miles around are fools in paradise. Don't know